Hello, my student. How are you? I hope that you are doing well. Today, our science lesson is talking about atoms and molecules. This lesson is from Unit 2. These words is important words that we needed in this unit. Atom, the smallest particles that makes up an element. Compound, a substance in which the atoms of two or more elements are bounded together. Element, a pure substance made from a single type of atom. Molecule, a group of two or more atoms held together by chemical bonds. Particles, individual pieces of matter. These are basic informations we have to know it about atoms and molecules. Everything in the world is made from tiny particles. The Greeks used the word atom to describe the particles from which everything is made. Atoms are very, very small and cannot be seen with your eyes or a light microscope. Only an electron microscope is powerful enough to see atoms. Particles in solid, liquids, and gases are arranged differently. The difference between these arrangements explain why solid, liquids, and gases behave differently. These are some characteristics about solid, liquids, and gases. In a solid, the particles are held tightly together. This is why a solid is ridged. In a liquid, the particles are a little further apart. They can move freely over each other. This is why a liquid can flow. In a gas, the particles are far apart and move freely. This is why a gas is light and fills containers. There are just over 100 different kinds of atoms. A substance made from only one kind of atom is called an element. Some elements are solid, some are liquid, and some are gases. Some elements are metal, other are non-metal. What does these words means? This is also an important words we have to know it in this unit. Please look at them carefully and then look at the book page 49. Molecules. Some atoms attract each other with strong force that make them stick together. We say that bonds form between the atoms. For example, oxygen atoms stick together in pairs. A molecule is a group of two or more atoms held together by bonds. Oxygen gas is made of oxygen molecules because there are two atoms in each molecule. The symbol for oxygen gas is O2. Hydrogen atoms pair up to make hydrogen molecules, H2, in a similar way, and so do nitrogen's atoms to make nitrogen's molecules, N2. Although the atoms in gases, such as hydrogens and oxygens, pair up to make molecules, these gases are still elements because every atom in every molecule is identical. Compounds. When atoms of different elements link together to form a molecule, we call this a compound. Water is a compound of hydrogens and oxygen. In water molecules, two atoms of hydrogen combine with one atom of oxygen. Its formula, H2O, shows how many atoms of each type its molecules contains. The properties of a compound are usually quite different from the properties of its elements. Water, for example, is a liquid, but hydrogens and oxygens are gases. Now we want to see this video. Thank you for your listening.